Top story this evening, those comments from the president just moments ago on Georgia reopening its state on Friday.
I told the governor of Georgia, Brian Kemp, that I disagree strongly with his decision to open certain facilities which are in violation of the Phase 1 guidelines for the incredible people of Georgia. But at the same time, he must do what he thinks is right. I want him to do what he thinks is right. But I disagree with him on what he's doing, what I want to let the governors do. Now, if I see something totally egregious, totally out of line, I'll do. But I think spas and beauty salons and tattoo parlors and barber shops in Phase 1, we're going to have Phase 2 very soon, is just too soon. I think it's too soon.
That is the president. The former FDA contributor and CNBC contributor is Dr. Scott Gottlieb. He joins us once again tonight. Dr. Gottlieb, you just heard the president. What's your reaction?
Well, look, I agree with the president, and we talked about this last night. I think that these aren't the businesses that you would seek to open first. I would be focused on businesses that contribute more to the GDP, frankly, trying to bring back more people to work, factories, shop floors, office buildings. These are businesses where you have, obviously, they're small businesses. There's a lot of people behind those businesses, and I understand the hardship that they're experiencing. But these are businesses also that probably create more risk for consumers. There's more contact directly with the consumers. So they're businesses that you'd probably want to bring back a little bit later in the course of trying to reopen the economy. The other thing to keep in mind is Georgia's not at that point yet. If we look at the guidelines that the federal government put out, and we look at what the other states are doing, they're looking to start reopening aspects of their economy after they see steady declines in new cases. Georgia has not experienced that yet. They're just starting to reach their peak, and they're not testing a lot. And the rate of positivity, the rate of positive tests they get back when they do test in the community is very high relative to other states.
Dr. Gottlieb, should any non-essential businesses open in the state of Georgia either on Friday or on Monday when restaurants are scheduled to open?
Right, and bowling alleys and movie theaters as well. So these are all activities that are done primarily indoors. They're largely entertainment, for entertainment purposes, things like movie theaters and restaurants. And so those are the kinds of things you'd want to open later as you're starting to reopen the economy. When you look at what the other governors and states do, that's in fact what I believe other governors are going to be doing. Georgia has not hit the point at which they should be reopening any aspect of their economy if they're going to be going by the guidelines that are being set out by the federal government and that have been put out by other groups, including the guidelines that we worked on at the American Enterprise Institute, laying out sort of a phased reintroduction of activity. Georgia would probably be at that stage if they were following what the other states were doing and what the federal government prescribed. They'd probably be at that point to look to reopen aspects of their economy probably in the first week of May.